Hello everybody, I'm back with another burglar alarm video today. Now, you're looking at the vented bell box made by CQR. This is the one that I've just recently finished refurbishing. I found a good way, and I said it in the video I made of it, because I made a quick 2-minute video of it saying how it had a bell in it and how it needed a good clean and all that. And I said I'd pressure wash it, and I did, and all the muck and weathering has come off, and to be honest, apart from just general muck from sitting in my workshop, it looks brand new. So I have as well, I've painted the bell inside, because the bell, you could see in the other video, was very rusty. So unfortunately there's no SCB in it because that had corroded as well. So it's got the tamper switch, but that's not wired in at the minute. It's just got the bell wired in, and that's all that's in it really. There's no strobe. It's just it's an old-fashioned one really. It's a bell and a tamper switch, and that's it. Now I have found out through a date sticker on the back of this that this bell box was installed in March 1984, which just goes to show how old it is, and that explains there being a bell in it than a siren, because in 1984 bells were a lot more common than sirens, and they were just an easier option. So, and sirens were a bit more expensive back then as well, which is why this one has a bell in instead of a siren. But one thing that the bell does is it's a lot louder than a siren. But I'm going to demonstrate the bell box, then I'll just take the cover off and show you the insides, show you the gubbins. Also, no, not got anything else to say. I was going to say, well, I might have. I think I had something to say. I've blooming forgotten it now. Doesn't matter. I'll just show you it ringing. Oh yeah, that's what it was. I'm not going to leave it ringing for very long. I say this in every video though, and I end up doing it. But because it's really loud. It's ear-piercingly loud. So I'm just going to give it a quick blast. I'm not really going to let it ring out for ages. But you'll hear it nevertheless. So here's what an alarm box from March 1984 sounds like. As you could probably hear, that was pretty loud. And if it was loud on camera, my god, it was loud in real life. Yeah. So that's my little demonstration of it. So I'll take the cover off now and show you inside of it. I'll try and get it so you can all see it still. A bit awkward to get the cover off because it's on. Yeah, there we go, because it's on the wooden background. And the wood's a bit sticky and it sticks to the cover. Anyway, that's the inside of the cover. You know, just normal plain bell box, no modifications to it, an original CQR one, you know, no strobe, very early technology really. And I don't know if you can see, you can just about see that wire, and you can probably just about see the tamper switch under there, and that's the wire for the tamper switch. And for the demonstration I just used 2 screws and screwed it to the wall, and there's the bell painted, so it does look, on camera, looks actually brand new I think on the camera, but it was very rusty, so I painted it to the original colour scheme, put it back to black and silver. Yeah, now what I've done to get this camera angle, because I couldn't really assemble my tripod, long story to do with the tripod, but anyway, to get this camera angle and so you could see the bell box, I put it in my vise, which probably isn't a good idea. Put the camera literally in the vise, so it is being squeezed to death. So I hope I've not broke it. Well, you'll know if I've broke it, because this video won't be up, and if I haven't broke it, this video will go on YouTube. But anyway, I'm trying to think how to remove it. It might wobble a bit. Got to unscrew the vise. Is that unscrew up there? That was unscrew. There we go, you've come out. So yeah, that's what was keeping you together. You were sitting like that. So, underneath the bell box here, you'll find one little screw. And if we remove that, well, underneath the bell I should say. Underneath the bell box would be down there, I mean there, sorry. If you undo that little screw, the front of the bell comes off. So I'll undo that for you now. And I'll show you what's inside. I won't take out the screw because it's very hard to put back in. I'll just loosen it. That should be enough. Is it going to come off? Yeah, it's coming off. Oh, there's the waterproof seal. Lovely. Anyway, basically that seal, this one that's come off, it should be sat in there like this. There we go. And that stops the water getting in. Anyway, there's your cable entry hole in the back of the bell box. And there's the cable entry hole on the back of the bell back plate. And then the wire comes through those two cable entry holes. And it goes into these terminals here, and then on them terminals you can attach the bell spade connectors, because these are just spade connectors. If I pull and take one off to show you, I don't want to pull too. Oh, see, that's what'll happen if I pull too hard. I'll rip the old little thing off the mounting thing. I'm like a bull in a china shop, aren't I? Let's see if this one will come off. This seems a bit more promising. I can feel it wiggling. Yeah, there we go. Bit hard to do one-handed, but nevertheless. Yeah, they're just spade connectors that go into there, like so. So that's the connection. That connection there is designed to come off and on easily. So what you'd do, you'd put your wire in, like I just did before making this video. You'd tighten these screws, which would keep that wire on. And then you'd attach the positive and negative wires, getting the correct polarity, of course, to the right terminal. And those screws there are just keeping the bell back plate to the alarm box back plate. Yeah, that's quite a big cable entry hole in the middle, so I think the fitter has drilled that through. Trying to think, there are holes there, and what you could have done, you could have put the wire, I'm trying to think of another way, you could have drilled a cable entry hole there, for example, had the wire coming through there, tucked it behind there, and you could have made it come in through a hole like that, for example. But that's just the way it's been done, because these bell boxes came empty. You bought the plastic carcass and you'd have to fill it in with all the electronics. So yeah, that's the inside of a bell box from March 1984. So let's see if we can stick this bell back up. Without me dropping it. Yes, there we go, that's gone on, so that lip seals it on there. And then down here, just attach that on. So this is what the engineer would have done when he was installing it. Then you just tighten this screw. And then you'd put the cover on. Like that. And that's locked it into place, and you put the screw in under there. And that's it. So, thanks for watching this demonstration of an old vented Type C CQR alarm box from the 1980s. So, like I said then, thanks for watching and goodbye. See you in the next video.